What an awesome day for social media as we now officially have Elon Musk, who has long been considered the most powerful man on earth. Oh wait, no, that's actually a very recent thing. He just recently had his net worth going up massively to the point where he is capable of doing awesome stuff like this. The Dogecoin community obviously going really crazy right now as Dogecoin has spiked up pretty massively in the last 24 hours. The entire crypto market actually reacting pretty positively to this news that Elon Musk is officially buying Twitter. They have accepted his offer. Now, technically, there are a few things that you still need to worry about here. The first one is there is still a clause that Twitter has the right to terminate this contract. Now, that would basically be a very unlikely thing to happen, but it technically still could happen if there was to say be a much higher offer that someone else was able to put in or an investment group. That seems very unlikely to happen. There are also a couple other contingencies here in place that need to actually be followed through on first. But as long as everything moves forward as is expected, Elon Musk is going to be the owner of one of the largest social media companies in the world, while also owning the largest car company in the world, which is also one of the top 10 largest companies, period, in the world, while also owning multiple other companies that have potential to be toward the top when it comes to their valuation. So crazy stuff here. This right here really is an interesting time to be alive. Let's go and take a look at exactly what happened here. So Elon Musk offered $44 billion approximately to buy Twitter. Yeah, that's right, $44 billion. I spent $44 on a dinner the other night. Elon Musk is spending $44 billion to buy Twitter. Pretty incredible stuff there. Now, if you're wondering how exactly did he break this down, so the first thing to keep in mind is he does not technically have $40 billion or $44 billion in cash laying around. He has to actually go and get this from somewhere. Right now, my estimation is he has approximately $10 to $15 billion currently in liquid cash sitting around. Now, you may ask, how is he going to buy it with liquid cash? Wouldn't he first have to turn it into a solid? If it's a liquid, it wouldn't just swoosh around. Well, that's actually true. Yes. Fortunately, I believe Twitter does actually accept liquid cash. I mean, maybe they want to drink it. Who knows what they want to do with it. But anyway, jokes aside, $25.5 billion of debt and margin. That's a loan financing. Also, he is providing $21 billion in equity himself. He's committed to doing that, and he's already actually shown the proof that he's capable of providing these funds. Otherwise, Twitter would not have said yes to this. Now, he's also doing this at a massive upcharge compared to what the shares are actually worth. He basically had a hold of Twitter, because if Elon Musk, who owns right now around 9.2% of the shares, if he decided to sell all of those shares, then what would happen? Well, the entire thing would crash down. The stock will go to a very small amount. So if anyone else tries to come in and buy Twitter right now, then Elon Musk sells his shares, and then boom, Twitter goes all the way back down and crashes, and they lose all of their money that they invested in it. No one can come close to Elon Musk's offer, because if Elon Musk's offer was not accepted and anyone else paid anywhere close to that, then the value of the stock will crash and someone would lose all of their money if they decided to invest in it. Elon Musk also would likely just start a new social media platform and bring a lot of people over there. So there's really no winning here when it comes to the people who are trying to go against Elon Musk, which is kind of crazy to think about. But basically, this is how it's going to work. So we're looking at a few big investment groups. Goldman Sachs name has been thrown around a little bit here, but $25.5 billion. And Goldman Sachs, some people see them as a negative connotation, but that doesn't necessarily matter here, because Elon Musk himself is actually borrowing the money from his Tesla shares. So it's not that Goldman Sachs is purchasing Tesla or purchasing Twitter. Elon Musk is doing it, but he's just borrowing money. That's also why you see $25.5 billion. He actually has to pay a premium even on the borrowing of money. So he's paying a premium on Twitter and paying a premium on the borrowing of money. But $21 billion himself, in my estimation, like I said, was around $10 to $15 billion that he has, which means he's probably going to have to sell approximately, arguably maybe 15, 20 billion more in Tesla stock, I would imagine. And the reason why he has to sell that much is because he's going to have to pay taxes on it. So he's going to have to pay the taxes first, which could be as high as 40 to 50%. Then after that, he'll be able to actually use that money as liquid to buy cash or to buy Twitter. He's going to use Twitter as liquid to buy cash before the liquid waterfall of Niagara Falls comes in and goes all the way down before you get a glass of water before going to bed at night of the ocean of liquid cash. That's basically the most simple way I can possibly describe it with absolutely no one possibly being able to get that confused. Very simple logic right there. Using the ocean. What are we talking about? I don't know. But anyway, that's the actual numbers there. Those are the facts, the stats, the information. And here is the secret truth that a lot of people aren't even thinking about right now. Elon Musk is not necessarily doing this as a business move. I mean, he's taking it private. Twitter's no longer going to be a publicly traded company after this, which basically means he's not going to necessarily make a lot of money from this. I mean, certainly if Twitter can improve some of its monetization abilities, he could make money from it, but that's not the point here. That's not the goal. If he wanted to make money, he could have a significantly better investment somewhere else. This right here shows that Elon Musk is willing to put actual resources, actual capital to accomplishing goals he wants to accomplish. When people like the Babylon Bee, of all people, are getting banned from Twitter, I mean, that's just ridiculous. Bring the Babylon Bee back. Of course, they're coming back. A lot of other people are coming back. That is obviously what we're the most excited about there when it comes to Twitter itself. But now, to relate that back to Dogecoin, if he's willing to put all this on the stake just for something that is a personal cause to him that he likes, why wouldn't Elon Musk potentially be willing to also put billions of dollars toward Dogecoin? Now, here's how that could truly change the game for Dogecoin. Right now, Dogecoin has approximately 5 billion or so that are mined every single year, which equates to under 5% of an interest rate per year. But what if Elon Musk was to say come in and commit to actually negating Dogecoin's interest rate every single year by doing two things? Number one, setting up mining operations that will then mine Dogecoin and burn it rather than actually keeping it or selling it. Then number two, what if Elon Musk also on top of that was actually willing to come in and commit to purchasing, say, $2 billion a year, $3 billion a year. I mean, who knows the specific numbers he would want to put forward, but he could commit to buying a certain amount of Dogecoin every single year. And by doing that, he's actually going to be negating anything that comes with inflation and also causing upward pressure consistently. If Elon Musk was to say come in and invest $43 billion or $44 billion like he's doing with Twitter into Dogecoin at one time, all that would happen is it would go up massively really fast, then it would just spike a long way down. Now, it'd still stay up way higher than it was, but that's not the ideal scenario. But if Elon Musk says, I'm going to put $1 billion into Dogecoin every single quarter for the next 15, 20 years, then boom, that's consistent upward pressure on Dogecoin that will cause people to want to keep going in. And even if Elon Musk doesn't announce it, that could still work. In fact, that is what I think would be the perfect scenario. Elon Musk not announcing it, just simply starting to put money in every single month without even letting anyone know, and then causing upward pressure. I foresee that coming in the future, just like we foresaw Elon Musk supporting Dogecoin to the degree he is now, but when it was still half a penny. We knew something like this could happen. It's one of the reasons why we were so optimistic about Dogecoin, even all the way back then, close to a year and a half ago. It's crazy to think about how far our channel's come since then. But now we're starting to see the pressure that he could do the same thing with Dogecoin. So there we go. Now, if you just heard a bunch of information and you heard it in a way that actually makes sense, then subscribe with the notifications on, because I've been looking on YouTube. I cannot find any videos like this where people will break down the actual specific amounts that he's putting in, what that means, what he's doing in terms of his own net worth, what else he could use his net worth for. Now, this is why you come to Final Stand for the actual information, the actual facts. A wise man once said, if you want to run a YouTube channel, the best way to do that is to provide people with information. If you do that, people will keep coming back. And that's why we have one of the best communities, because we have the most information. It's not always me giving you information, it's also you giving me information. We share information with each other, and that's the way it should be. I love it, and that's why we're going to continue to be the strongest community in cryptocurrency, and we're going to continue to grow. And yes, I'm of course very biased by saying that. Maybe there's another community that's stronger, but we'll just say it's us, because we are us. So there we go. Well, why not? Why not? We're ranked number one. Who voted in the poll? My mom. Yeah, my mom voted us number one. We are officially voted number one YouTube channel on the planet. Incredible stuff. Voted number one. You can't deny that. We actually were just voted as the number one channel you should subscribe to with notifications on, and press the like button as well. Once again, my mom was the single and sole voter in this poll. But still, we were voted it. Unanimous. 100% of voters in the poll actually said that you should subscribe with the notifications on. Believe it or not. Pretty incredible stuff. Elon Musk right here coming in as well. 26.8.2 billion, 286 or 268 rather 0.2 billion is his net worth. I mean, that's truly insane. So the amount of people on the planet capable of actually doing something like this and buying Twitter is extremely small. Also, Anthony says, I can't wait to earn tips with Dogecoin on Twitter. Says Anthony, I think that's actually awesome. I mean, imagine getting tips in Dogecoin. That truly will be a special and awesome thing. I actually cannot wait for that to happen, as we are seeing more and more chats coming in. Also, he says, when Musk's foundation will accept students, memes, coins, I don't know. That's a good question. We need Musk to be accepting Dogecoin for everything. I mean, Elon Musk himself did say that he wants companies to start accepting Dogecoin. He thinks that's a good thing. So if he thinks that's a good thing, then of course, Neuralink, Starlink, Tesla, of course, every single company, Twitter now, are going to start accepting Dogecoin. I mean, that's just the way it is. It's awesome to see. Jeff Bezos also, this was really funny. He actually was very salty at first about this. Jeff Bezos commented probably one of the biggest L's I would have to say that is possible ever. I mean, this is just truly a massive, massive L here. Now, he did try to backtrack after it, which I thought was funny. But basically, let me go ahead and screenshot this so I can show it to you more easily. But basically, Jeff Bezos tweeted this out. Interesting question. Did the Chinese government just gain a bit of leverage over the town square? Oh no! For goodness sakes, the Chinese government, how could they? How could they do that? He was responding to this tweet. Apropos of something, Tesla's second biggest market in 2021 was China after the US. Chinese battery makers are major suppliers of Tesla's EVs. After 2009, when China banned Twitter, the government there had almost no leverage over the platform, so it's already banned there. He's just throwing shade. He's basically trying to throw shade on Elon Musk without actually doing it. He thinks he's slick. I mean, I don't know what in the world Jeff Bezos is doing. Like, he was probably really proud of himself for making this tweet. What does he do? Just sitting there in one of his mansions somewhere. He must really think differently of himself and how other people see him at times. But to his credit, now maybe we're going too hard on him. I mean, I don't think we are, but maybe we are. To his credit, he did backtrack on it. My own answer to this question is probably not. What do you mean probably not? Okay, buddy. I mean, if anything, the Chinese way of thinking had a big implementation on the platform before this. The idea of censoring people, that's what we don't like, and that's one of the things that unfortunately did happen. Now, it doesn't matter who you are, everyone should have the ability to say what the heck they want. We strongly believe that here on this channel, and if you disagree with that, then I strongly believe that you have the ability to disagree with it. Oh, so you see what I did there? You probably weren't expecting that. You deserve the right to say you disagree with that if you want to. I mean, that's how intense it is, right? It's that level. My own answer to this question is probably not. The more likely outcome is in regard to the complexity in China for Tesla rather than censorship at Twitter. But we'll see. Musk is extremely good at navigating this kind of complexity. So there we go. Jeff Bezos saying something nice. Jeff Bezos also not that long ago tweeted out to Elon Musk about some tips on how he can turn Tesla HQ into more something cool in terms of helping homeless people, actually turn it into a partial homeless shelter. By the way, if you just came in, take a second to press the like button. We have not had a like storm yet on this video, but obviously once we get that, we will see the views skyrocket, just like Dogecoin over the last 24 hours. By the way, Dogecoin doing some awesome stuff. I also tweeted at Jeff, I said, "You mad?" in response to his first tweet. I mean, yeah, he's clearly, he's upset, right? I mean, Jeff Bezos, he doesn't have the liquidity, as far as I know, to be able to purchase something like Twitter. And even if he did, I don't think he would, because he would not know how to run it or what to do. Elon Musk is in a specific position here where he can actually change the world. He has the ability to understand people, the ability to understand how to operate things, and he combines that with also an attention to detail and an actual real passion for it and a wanting to spend time on it. The other billionaires, they're too busy enjoying their mansions, which is, you know, it's okay. If that's what they want to do, they can do that. But Elon Musk living there in his $50,000 house, focusing exclusively on making the world a better place. That's what I like to see, obviously. So cool stuff there. Dogecoin, by the way, let's go and take a look. How have we gotten this far into live without even looking at Dogecoin chart yet? Dogecoin up massively over the last 24 hours. You can see this beautiful spike here on the 30-minute chart, where Dogecoin went all the way up from around the depths of 11 to 12 cents all the way up to this beautiful number here going above 17 cents for a brief period of time before a little bit of a backtrack, but still up massively from where it was, over 15 cents right now. Starting off at around that 11 to 12 area is a huge spike within this short period of time here. And the fact that it's holding strong just shows you that people aren't just buying Dogecoin for the fun of the announcement or the fun of the news. People are seeing real value here from Dogecoin tipping being added, from Elon Musk buying other things, from Elon Musk using his capital in other ways that could help Dogecoin in a major, massive fashion. And Elon Musk is really, truly changing the entire shift of the culture in the United States especially, but even in the world to some degree. I mean, the way I've been seeing people talk and act based on Elon Musk and what he has done is actually really surprising. He's done really some cool things for speech and some cool things for actually changing the way people look at stuff. Also, one thing I'm excited about is that it used to be that you can't post offensive memes. That was only a short period of time ago. Elon Musk has been posting very offensive memes consistently, and what has anyone done about it? Nothing. So when Elon Musk is setting the example that it's okay to sometimes have fun with offensive stuff, that makes the world happier. Because when people are getting upset about offensive stuff, then you can't say certain things, and then you unfortunately can't have a laugh as much, you can't smile as much, because it is funny. Offensive things are often the place where humor is built out of. And if you can't say those things, then you lose a lot of humor, you lose a lot of happiness. And so the truth is, it shouldn't be that people try to block that out or stop people from using offensive memes. Instead, if you want to see them, then you can put yourself in a position on social media by following certain accounts in order to see that. If you don't want to see it, then you can put yourself in a position on social media where you don't see it. Let people decide for themselves. Maybe you're of the opinion you don't think it's funny, you don't think it's good. Well, okay, then you don't have to look at it. That's kind of the beautiful thing about freedom and the beautiful thing about getting to choose what you see and what you don't see. I love that. And I think everyone should, of course, be on board with that way of thinking. It's just simply the way to go. It is. Doge back at the 10 spot, says Sebastian. That is, in fact, true. Sebastian, moderator on the channel this year as well, says Doge is sand. And listen to this. Doge is king, says Jesse G. You're absolutely right about that. Like as well, says Cameron. There we go. That's the way to go. Get those like buttons pressed as much as you can. 5 more likes, guys. 5 guys, burgers and fries, likes and subscribes. Oh, we're almost at 200 likes. Let's see if we can smash all the way above that. Oh, wow. Everyone in the comment section who's saying like button is obviously helping to support the channel, helping to support Elon Musk to some degree, right? Also helping to support Dogecoin. So you're doing good stuff by a simple press of a button. It makes a lot of sense to do that. Billionaire Barry Silbert tweeted about Doge as well. Oh, wow. Did even Billionaire Barry, did he tweet about Doge? Let's actually take a look at that. I would not be surprised if he did. Barry, Barry has a lot of money. He does. Oh, no, there he is. He didn't block us. Crypto-friendly candidate, something about that. When did he tweet about Dogecoin? I don't think he did, actually. Maybe he tweeted a reply about Dogecoin somewhere. We'll see. I mean, that would be interesting. He is behind CoinMarketCap, so it makes sense why he has, a pretty large amount of money. But I do not see a Dogecoin tweet there. Oh, there it is. Can't believe buying Doge actually crossed my mind today. What? Barry himself saying that. Barry, it's too late. You already made your bet. You already shorted it. Come on, Barry. You're trying to come back on the train now. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll welcome you. We're not like the other coins out there. If you want to hate on Dogecoin and then come back, we'll embrace you. We're not going to be rude. We're not going to try to, I'll like this tweet, actually. Look at that. I just liked it from Barry himself. I pressed the button on it. Barry, even he is coming around on Dogecoin. Now, should I retweet it? Let me know in the comment section, should I retweet this tweet from Barry? We'll look at the next answers. If you say yes, retweet, or no, don't retweet. Comment either yes, retweet, or no, don't retweet. Whichever one I see the most comments of right now will be which one I do. Now, part of me says, no, don't retweet it. Part of me says, do retweet it. So I'll let you guys vote on it. We can all vote together on it. Okay, Andrew says, do it. Oh, we're back now. See, this is why I miss my computer. It's easier on my computer. Yes, retweet. Yes, no, don't. Yes. Looks like, mostly yeses. We got a few no's, a few yeses. Sorry, we got more yeses than no's. So there we go. Go ahead and press the retweet button. The voice of the people has been listened to. We have, of course, retweeted this. Maybe we should do this more often, and we should decide what we do with our Twitter followers on lives, and we get to vote on it. That's kind of fun. It's like a live DAO, but instead of you voting based on a cryptocurrency, you're voting based on your comment. Kind of cool, actually. The Doge has spoken, says Jesse G. I like this. The comments actually go faster here. I can see them in more real time. It's kind of cool, right? You can comment right there, and then we can see it at the same time. It's actually, the way YouTube comments works is pretty cool. I actually am a big fan of that. Thank you, Barry. The people have spoken. We decided to do a retweet there. Look at that. That's beautiful. look at the Dogecoin spike there. I mean, that's crazy. That's always fun to see. Vote to the top 10, says Justin Dunn, and together we will decide, says Tom, not Jerry. Very distinct that he is not Jerry. That's obviously worth pointing out. We need a Twitter verification mark for companies that accept Dogecoin. Oh, that would be cool. I mean, who knows? Elon Musk could have a lot of fun with this. He literally decided to make such a big historical move that's going to change the entire, really, the entire atmosphere of public conversation. It could change the entire atmosphere forever. And Elon Musk decided to have fun with it by making an offer of $54.20. He probably could have gotten away with $51 here or something like that. He did $54.20. Elon Musk was willing to spend an extra few $billion for the meme factor. When a man is willing to spend an extra few $1 billion for a meme, that is a man that I can stand behind. We like that, right? That's fun. He gets it. He understands it. This right here is a huge win for the people. I mean, there's no denying that. And another huge win would be if you subscribe with the notifications on and press the like button. Oh my gosh, the shameless plug of the like button. I'm starting to sound like Jeff Bezos. Bad Matt. Anyway, I'm Matt Wallace. This is Final Stand, and I will see you in the next video.